arachnid activity on the xenograph.
There's plenty of hostiles. Ensign, any... What the... Damn bugs. All right, troopers, stand by for landing. Once we're down, I want smooth deployment. First squad.
Sir!
You're to secure the LZ.
Sir, yes, sir!
Second squad.
Sir!
You're to locate and assist any Terran civilians.
Sir, yes, sir!
This is a rescue operation. You see anything with more than 2 legs, destroy it. Do you get me?
We get you, sir!
Move it, troopers! On the bounce!
Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and we are taking a first impressions look at Starship Troopers Terran Ascendancy. So we looked at the Starship Troopers FPS, where, we were boots on the ground shooting arachnids up close. Now we're going to control a squad, because I believe this is not an RTS, but a real-time squad tactics game, something like the Men of War games, where you're not controlling a huge number of units, but you do have a variety with different abilities. So let's get in here. I guess we should do this tutorial stuff, even though it might not be very interesting.
Good morning, Cadet. As you already know, Sanctuary OCS only accepts the best candidates for officer training. Your presence here places you in the top 5% of all MI recruits. Now that you have completed your formal training, let's see if you've got what it takes to be an officer in the MI. The first exam will test your physical fitness. You will be required to make your way around the training track in an acceptable time. Listen carefully for instructions from your examining officer. Failure to follow orders precisely will adversely affect your test results. Proceed now to the training hangar, once you are ready.
Alright, so we just gotta run good.
Yes?
Okay, Cadet. I want to see if officer school has softened you. You are to lead your troop for a lap around this training course. I want you to make good time, so listen out for my instructions. When I order you to freeze, I want you to stop on a dime.
Alright, here we are. Here's our, I guess this is us for the moment. That was an arachnid over there. So... Oh god, so the, you can kind of see at the top left there in very tiny print is what we're supposed to do. So we've got this, like, control menu over
As you
here.
advance, Cadet, you should always stay on your guard. Hold the right mouse button down and move the mouse to observe your surroundings. Good.
This is as close in as we can get on our guys. Looks like the movie style of MI Trooper. No fancy armor or anything, just
Freeze!
a crappy
Listen up,
vest.
Cadet. Go stealthy. Click on the Code Indigo button next to the trooper's face. If you activate any of the sensor units, then you will have failed.
Okay, so ZXC. It's weird that they have, like,
Good.
codes. So we're in sneaky mode now. I guess these girders are the sensors. It's a pretty expansive training
Freeze! Okay,
hangar
Cadet, it's time to get angry.
for just
Remember
one
what
guy.
the bugs did to Buenos Aires as you switched to Code Red. Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see.
Alright, so I'm not actually sure how to get him to attack.
Stop right there, Cadet. You need to listen when you're given an order. Go back and start again.
Alright. So, I'm in Code Scarlet. I'm not actually... Okay, let me switch back. And then switch to this.
Freeze! Okay, Cadet, it's time to get angry. Remember what the bugs did to Buenos Aires as you switched to Code Red. Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see.
Do I have an attack move? Like, will he...
Is your helmet stopping you from hearing me, Cadet? Go back and try again.
I'm not completely sure how to get him to... Okay, well, let's, you know, move forward. I don't know if he wants me to just run and shoot without actually, like, destroying the target.
Freeze! Okay, Cadet, it's time to get angry. Remember what the bugs did to Buenos Aires as you switched to Code Red. Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see. I think you need to go back to your training manual, Cadet. You have not passed this examination.
The problem is he, like, rushes towards a target once he starts shooting at one. Can I quick
Okay,
save
people,
also?
fall in. Okay, people, fall in.
Nope, that's an order to.
Okay, you apes, fall in.
Freeze! Okay, Cadet, it's time to get angry. Remember what the bugs did to Buenos Aires as you switched to Code Red. Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see.
I mean, obviously I failed because I missed this one, but...
Yes.
Attack. Okay,
Stop
never
right
mind.
there, Cadet. You need to listen when you're given an order. Go back and start again.
I saw what the problem is there that time.
Freeze!
Nope,
Okay,
stop.
Cadet, it's time to get
Stop.
angry. Remember what the bugs did to Buenos Aires as you switched
Is the
to
target
Code
stayed
Red.
destroyed,
Then
so that's why
advance
it
along
reset
the
there.
track and destroy any targets you see.
Okay. You gonna actually...
At
Nope,
once.
no. He's frozen.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Is your helmet stopping you from hearing me, Cadet? Go back and try again.
This is janky as fuck.
Freeze! Okay, Cadet,
Nope.
it's time to get angry.
I'm just gonna let him
Remember
do
what the
whatever
bugs
he's
did to
doing.
Buenos Aires as you switched to Code Red. Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see.
There's like a cooldown when you're in Berserk where he just won't move until that bar goes back down. Go. Oh.
I think you need to go back to your training manual, Cadet. You have not passed this examination.
Well, the game just crashed that time, or almost crashed that time. It locked up for a second. I kind of feel like I just have to put him in Berserk and he'll just kill everything on his own.
Okay, Cadet, it's time to get angry. Remember what the bugs did to Buenos Aires as you switched to Code Red. Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see.
Like, I just gotta put him in this mode and he'll just kill whatever he wants to kill.
Stop right there, Cadet. You need to listen when you're given an order. Go back and start again.
I mean, eventually I'm gonna run out of targets, or I'm gonna run out of continues.
Okay, Cadet, it's time to get angry. Remember
See,
what
now
the
he's in
bugs
cooldown
did
again.
to Buenos Aires as you switched to Code
We're
Red.
lagging.
Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see.
Alright. So, go, and go. Stay on the track. There's only one target
Is your
left.
helmet stopping you from
What's wrong
hearing
now?
me, Cadet? Go back and try again.
Like, I can't teleport to the target, you stupid fuck.
Freeze! Okay, Cadet, it's time to get angry. Remember what the bugs did
I
to
remember.
Buenos Aires as you switched to Code Red. Then advance along the track and destroy any targets you see.
It's probably unlikely that he's also from Buenos Aires. Come on, go. Alright, I'm gonna try actually switching to the mode and then...
I think you need to go back to your training manual, Cadet. You have not passed this examination.
I'm legitimately not sure what it's expecting me to do, unless it wants me to shoot these targets that are already destroyed, which just don't reset. We're gonna say I passed that one. And we're just gonna move on to the next training mission.
Good morning, Cadet. An officer will always be judged by how well they control the troopers under their command. No amount of firepower can save you if you cannot organize your troopers effectively. This next exam will test your control of formations. You will be given charge of 2 squads of MI-Cap troopers, fresh from Camp Arthur Curie. The examining officer will instruct you to assemble your troops in a series of strategic formations. Failure to follow orders...
Yes.
Alright, so
Listen
we got
up,
2
Cadet.
squads of 6.
This examination is about formation controls. Listen carefully to my orders and follow them promptly. The bugs make no allowance for slow reaction time, and neither do I. Your exam starts now. Select your first squad. You can do this by clicking on the arrow beside your lieutenant's icon in the HUD, or by pressing the number 1 on your keyboard. Good. Move the first squad into Spearhead Formation. You can click on the formation icon in the bottom of your HUD, and then select the appropriate formation. Or if you're in a hurry, you can click on the F4 key. Correct. Now select your second squad. First deselect your current squad, then select the second
really
squad,
look
either through your HUD or by
quite
pressing the
right,
number
but
2.
alright.
You can move the camera by hitting the spacebar. Good. Now move the second squad into an arrowhead formation. Again, you can issue the command via your HUD or by pressing F1. Well done. Now let's try 2 rapid orders. Squad 1, adopt an arrowhead formation.
These really don't
Squad
look like
2,
great
adopt a
formations with only
spearhead
6
formation.
people.
Fall in. Okay, people.
Excellent. Okay, now I want you to set a bug hole demolition team. Move your sergeant and the 2 privates carrying missile launchers to the area in front of me. Click on the weapons display button in the HUD if you've forgotten who's carrying them.
Where is that? This. Okay, so him.
Sir!
How do I multi-select?
Sir! Sir! Sir!
I'm not sure I can multi-select.
Sir! Good. Now give this new group a squad assignment. Do this by selecting all 3 units, then hold the Alt button and press the number 7.
Alt 7.
Correct.
So,
Cadet, order Squad 7 to adopt an extended line formation.
extended line, not single file.
Well done, Cadet. Smart use of formations can give you a big advantage in a real combat situation. You have passed this exam.
Good. That was a lot easier. Also, I don't know how to do non-training missions. Like, I don't know if I have to pass all 4 of these, because they all just have check marks on them already, to actually do real missions. Let me just check something here. Oh. Okay, we were doing Officer Candidate School, which is separate from the actual mission. Let's skip weapons proficiency and just do simulated combat.
Good afternoon, Cadet. This final examination is as close to real combat as we can make it. Under tightly controlled conditions, we will be pitting you and your team against some bugs. We have captured some arachnid workers, who will be your opponents for the purposes of this exercise. Normally, these bugs would pose no threat to your team. However, to simulate the threat posed by a real arachnid warrior...
Well, that's interesting. It looks like we can individually load out our squads.
Good afternoon, Cadet. This final examination is as close to real combat as we can make it. Under tightly controlled conditions, we will be pitting you and your team against some bugs. We have captured some arachnid workers, who will be your opponents for the purposes of this exercise. Normally, these bugs would pose no threat to your...
Alright, so we have to actually set up our squad here. Is there a faster way to do this than just dragging them one by one? Let's see, corporal, sergeant, third lieutenant. Yeah, I think that's all right. And I need to equip some of them with something special. So let's give the corporal the, Can I give him a regular rifle too? Okay, there's a specimen capture weapon. It seems like I can't give them a separate... Alright, let's see how this goes.
Okay, Cadet, this is your final examination. Your team may be in a simulator, but those bugs are real. If I see one of those bugs touch any of your troopers, I will count them as a casualty, and they will be removed from the exercise. All you have to do now is capture a specimen and destroy their bug hole. Release the bugs.
Alright, so squad 1.
Okay, you apes, fall in.
On my mark, fall in.
Alright, so you guys... Who has the, Oh, no. You guys go this way. It's a little confusing because squad 2 is on the left. Squad 1, you go that way. Unfortunately, double tapping the squad thing does not... Oh, the camera does not like you splitting up. Alright, never mind. Let's put them all in one place because apparently I can't.
Remember, Cadet, you must capture a specimen before you kill them all.
So the confusing thing here is I have to... I don't know what's up with him. I have to get these guys to... Also, yeah, it's really stupid if you can't split your squads. Because look, like the camera's like, nope, gotta have them both in frame. Which for a game like this seems completely fucking awful. Because what's the point of having separate squads? Alright. Oh, wait, nope, don't go up all the way. Let's pull these guys in tighter.
Okay,
so
you apes, fall in.
Nope.
Okay, you apes, fall in.
All right, people, fall in.
Who's got the capture device?
Sir!
Him. So I want him to, like, be here. And you guys...
Sir!
Nope. So I'm thinking if I... Let's get this other squad up here so they stop fucking with my camera.
All right, people, fall in.
Is... I want to pull these guys. Why do they keep trying to switch formations? Nope. I don't want you in a line.
Okay, people, fall in.
Okay, you guys just...
Sir!
Now that you've captured the
No.
bug, click on the specimen retrieval command. Only the trooper who captured the specimen can authorize retrieval.
Sir!
Bug retrieval.
Enjoy your flight.
I assume there's some
now
reason...
that you've got the specimen retrieved, Cadet, you should cut loose and kill them all.
I assume there's some reason you should, Can I actually kill this one?
Sir?
Or at least get it off the field? No. Can I release him? Because I have a feeling that
Sir?
being in that net, it's not going to count. I mean, it looks like the net's eventually going to tick down on its own. haven't seen any bug holes. It seems like missile launcher troops won't actually fire on their own.
Sir! Did I miss something?
But if I hit F, I can switch to artillery there. Which is, I would guess what I want if there's like a group of them. But actually, I'm going to try this here.
Sir!
Alright.
Sir!
Don't know how many shots of that I have, but... Yeah, this guy's back to his platform. One of them's got a laser rifle, too. Probably the lieutenant. Please don't fall in the water. Okay, so, I would guess
Bug hole sighted.
that's our bug hole.
Sir!
You're out of here, trooper. Now that you have congratulations, cadet, you've managed to get yourself killed. As if being dead wasn't enough, you've earned yourself a restart. Back to the starting line, cadet.
Oh, really?
Congratulations, cadet. You've managed to get yourself killed.
All right, I think we're ready
As if
for the
being
field.
dead wasn't enough, you've earned yourself a restart.
Man. Nothing better than having a tutorial that fucking just straight up punishes you if you make a mistake. Does this even matter, our insignia? Gino here is ready for his first day in the field. The Terran Council declared war against the Iraqis of Glendathu.
Good evening, Lieutenant. This is your battalion commander speaking, Colonel Dubois. The Valley Forge is currently in orbital formation above Glendathu. Glendathu has been
Glendathu.
confirmed as the arachnid home world and is populated by millions of bugs. Xenographic samples indicate that the majority of the bugs will be dormant when we strike, and surface encounters will be minimal. Your strategic objectives are as follows. Your strike team will deploy as part of the first wave. Your objective is to eliminate all arachnid hostiles from your mission sector before the main landing force is launched. Your team is to sweep through the mission sector, locate all arachnid tunnel entrances, and destroy them. Make sure you leave no tunnel entrances open behind you. As you progress through the mission sector, search for and destroy any surface-dwelling arachnids. Once you have achieved these objectives, contact Fleet Liaison to organize retrieval of your team. Proceed now to assemble your strike team.
Alright, so we just got regular warriors and workers. Can I just, like, deploy all instead of having to... Why wouldn't I bring all of them with me? Or am I limited in the number of troops I can bring for this one? Alright. So that's the grenade launcher, right? Nope. Which one is the grenade launcher? There's the missile launcher, the smart rifle. Okay, the big tube thing. Maybe not give that to the lieutenant. And I guess if our Gino here dies, then it's the end of the mission. So we'll keep you with the Merida. And we'll put somebody in second squad with the grenade launcher. Alright, now let's prepare to completely wipe immediately.
DS-710 breaking formation. Commencing descent to LZ.
Yes.
Alright, first off,
Sir.
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 let's get our 2 launcher troops and put them in the squad.
Lieutenant, this is Ensign De Silva. I'm your fleet liaison officer for this mission. TAC Recon have reported large concentrations of worker bugs in your mission sector. These arachnids present no threat. Conserve your ammunition when you encounter them. De Silva, out.
Alright, so we're just kind of left in the open here. And again, I don't think we can split our squads. So
Okay, you apes, fall in.
let's get everyone
All right, people, fall in.
formation. Can we take out this one arachnid?
Yes. Bug hole sighted.
Nope. Alright. Not too hard when there's 12 of them shooting. Alright.
Yes.
Easy enough. If I can just repeat that for all the bug holes, this will be a cinch. I'm not sure where these arachnids went after they killed that guy. So can our troops actually run out of ammo? Because I don't see that indicated anywhere. I guess this might be our ammo count, just that blue bar under the gun.
Lieutenant, TAC Recon report that plasma bugs have moved into your mission sector. Another strike team has been redirected to contain the plasma bugs. Continue with your current mission objectives. De Silva, out.
So this is one thing I hate about this, is I'm trying to... I'm trying to specifically attack, but, well, I guess if I hit the attack key, it'll be easier. Because otherwise left-clicking is obviously attack and also move. And you definitely don't want to walk into these enemies. So these guys just stand still when I hit attack because, you know, they're just, specialists, so they don't fire normally. But I should have the grenade launcher on. I should put the grenade launcher on squad 2. I don't know if the grenade launcher will destroy a bug hole, but...
Enemy sighted.
And let's put everyone on thought. Does that work? Okay, it won't let me put all of them onto one squad. So it looks like everybody's health is doing fine, though. You can see some of them are lower on ammo. So I want to be ready to go back to X. So I shouldn't be shooting these guys because they don't do anything. Carry rocks. And so I want to be able to switch between aggressive and passive on the fly there, so that they don't just go shooting everything.
Bug hole sighted.
Where? Okay, there's one there. Push to squad 3. grenade launcher, not very good, is what I'm getting.
Yes.
Alright, so let's switch to, let's actually stay like that. It seems like in cautious, they will still shoot them when they get close. Also, they have to be really close to shoot. Alright. I mean, this is going pretty well so far. There is a bug hole up there. Kind of hoping here that they can't drop down the cliff.
Bug hole sighted. Okay, you apes, fall in.
Okay, so there's a bug hole up there. I don't think I can hit it from down here with rockets. So I'm gonna see if there's one over here. I'm also call in an airstrike, which I think. No, please don't. Stop. Stop. What formation are they in?
Okay, you apes, fall in.
Okay, people, fall in.
I hit M, and I don't know what it did, but it makes them all, like, scatter.
Yes. Yes. Okay, you apes, fall in.
Okay, people, fall in.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I did to the movement, but it's a little wonky now. That's fine.
Bug hole sighted.
Sir?
I mean, this is pretty, pretty low-key for Glendathu.
Who's next?
In front.
We're just kind of wandering around, picking off holes. It's like a nice little MI vacation.
Sir?
There we go. That's what I was trying to do, is get two with one grenade. But I was hoping I can bring up a map. Oh, okay, that just makes the HUD disappear. I was hoping I could bring up a map to see, you know, what areas I haven't covered. I think we're back where we started. And of course, my objective thing is covered up by my recording interface, so I can't actually see the number that it's telling me are left. I can't just walk up there. I know there's plasma bugs in the back. Now you would think bug concentrations show where the holes are, but that arachnid is just going to stand there now that I destroy the hole. Okay, there's the plasma bug. So I'm guessing the plasma bug is the final objective of this mission. So we're going to go back here, and we're going to circle around to the one up top. I kind of thought this would be a little more exciting, you know? There might be a little bit more going on, but then again, this is the first mission for one of these kind of games. Though, when what was it, Faces of War I played? Where we got royally fucked in the first mission. Hey, this thing is something. I wonder if it's ammo. Yeah, it looks like my ammo topped off when I got near this thing. I wonder if I can stand back like this. Select my other squad. Nope. So So the answer is no, I cannot just shoot over this ridge.
Yes. Okay, you apes, fall in.
It seems like as soon as you reselect a squad, they don't stay in the formation you set for them.
Sir.
Keep 'em coming.
No, don't shoot those. There's no point. I kind of wish our specialists could attack normally.
Sir?
Lieutenant, I have a maximum priority mission redirect. A general retreat order has been issued. Your team is instructed to move directly to the retreat coordinates in your mission sector. Send me your retrieval signal once your team has reached the retreat coordinates. De Silva out.
Why does the transmission make a bug sound? So again, not really sure where the retreat coordinates are. I mean, we've got this compass, but it seems like it only points north, so... I like that they're so dumb, they just run past the people they're trying to attack. But yeah, like, there doesn't seem to be a... Oh, there we go. Why was that not turned on by default? Jeez. Also, it seems like the plasma bug is starting to take shots in our general area. I'll forget it. Just run past it. Like on the opposite side of the map from where I need to be. Alright, well, you know, making good time. Let's see if we can complete this mission without having lost a single soldier. I noticed we're heading towards the plasma bug. That seems like a bad idea. Okay, that's probably right there. You think I can call in an airstrike on that thing? I don't know, this plasma bombardment is starting to seem not exactly light and sporadic.
Copy that. Target confirmed. ETA 15 seconds.
I'm gonna move back just in case I targeted the wrong area. Scratch one plasma bug. It'd be funny if she tells me that, like, I can't extract you until you get rid of that bug. I already done it, lady.
Copy you, Lieutenant. Your retrieval boat has been dispatched. ETA 20 seconds. Lieutenant, I've lost contact with RB-29. I'm patching you through to Command HQ while I make arrangements
What are you
for an
guys doing?
alternate
Stop it.
pickup. Stay frosty, Lieutenant. Help is on the way. De Silva out.
She sounded very
Lieutenant,
indifferent
your
about,
mission
like, oh, well, you
objectives
guys
were
are
all
stranded now.
successfully achieved. We are temporarily unable to retrieve you from your mission sector. Your orders are to stand by at your current coordinates until you receive further orders. Stand firm, Lieutenant. Help is on the way.
And look, my men's are leveling up. Upgrade points available. Well, I don't have enough for any of these, but it looks like I can unlock better weapons for the squad. So that's kind of cool, that there's a progression to it. And then you kind of... I mean, these real-time kind of tactics games give you more of a reason to get attached to your units. You know, another example of that is Homeworld? Is it Homeworld? Where you carry over your ships from mission to mission, so you kind of want to actually keep them alive. Alright, let's check out this mission. I think we'll call it there.
Lieutenant,
I know we spent a lot of time in
the unexpected
tutorials,
savagery
but
of the arachnid resistance, we have been
you know,
unable
boot camp
to
is a
effect
big part
retrieval of your
of
strike team.
Starship
We
Troopers
regret
movie
to inform
and
you
book.
that in light of the decision to withdraw all Terran forces from this system, we have only a limited opportunity to retrieve your troops.
I wonder why they
Your new
refer to them as
objectives are as
Terran now.
follows. Your strike team must proceed from your present position and establish contact with any remaining MI units in your mission sector. Communication logs indicate that members of Company J have attempted retrieval close by your current position. While you locate any survivors, TFT Valley Forge will re-establish retrieval orbit. Once the transport is in position, it will contact you with fresh retrieval coordinates.
Plasma bug. And since we are not back on the ship, we can't re-equip, which is a shame because I kind of want to get rid of that grenade launcher for just a regular rifle. But yeah, I'm pretty sure later on we'll get some of the mech troopers, you know, with the big suits.
Lieutenant, because of the plasma bombardment, the Valley Forge is unable to re-establish retrieval orbit. I've contacted the Roger Young and they will be able to retrieve your team. You'll be in safe hands, Lieutenant. Goodbye and good luck.
Alright, I gotta reselect these guys as my Squad 3.
Sir?
So I guess every time I get a call, it minimizes the map. Alright, go.
Yes.
Oh, right. I was looking at the camera thing on the map from the wrong side. And I guess this is the same map we were just in. I don't know why they all turn that way. These are my glorious MI troops. I like how only 2 of them have lights. Like, it's a good thing it's not actually dark on this planet, ever. I think he might be shooting at me. No, okay. So we'll just keep making our way towards the objective. We'll switch to aggressive, since there doesn't seem to be any workers around right now. I do wish that there was a select all command of some variety.
Okay, you apes, fall in.
And that you didn't have to keep resetting their formation every time.
Sir?
It's odd that sometimes it only takes 2 rockets and sometimes it takes 4. Well, 3 really, but... Okay. I don't think we can get down from up here, so we're gonna have to circle around.
Bug hole sighted.
Nope. Shit.
Who's next?
So bug holes can also appear, not just be preset, which makes sense. They're sort of like emergence holes.
We have contact.
Okay. So as long as I can take them like 1 or 2 at a time, they generally can't even get close. We are going away from the objective. Actually... just looking here, like... which way do we need to go left and around the bridge? It looks like there's a bridge over this way. This stone bridge here, I think think is where we need to cross.
Sir! Sir?
I would like to catch these guys with a grenade, but they're never close enough together. Except for right now.
Sir?
I did not hurt either of them. Well, I think I pissed this guy off. Okay. Everybody stand here and top up your ammo. Let's make our way to the bridge, which of course some of them are not going to path to. These are other cap troopers here. I'm not actually sure what that's supposed to be short for. 'Cause I think that's... I believe in the original novel they were referred to as cap troopers as well, but it doesn't mean the same thing as these generic unarmored guys. The cap troopers are the ones that actually have like the individual powered suits, at least in the original novel, as well as the miniatures game.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Their thank you reminds me of
This is Ensign Kozminski, Lieutenant.
that was Slug's thank
I
you.
am aware of your current predicament. In order for us to effect retrieval, you must eliminate the plasma bugs from your mission sector. I am transferring the estimated location of the plasma bugs to your tactical map. The rest is up to your team. Make use of the Company J medic to minimize your casualties. Time is extremely tight, Lieutenant. Please hurry. Kozminski out.
Okay, so one of these people is a medic, I guess. No way. Oh, he's over here. Okay, let's make sure this medic is actually part. The medic does not want to be part of the squad, apparently, because he won't let me assign him.
Sir?
So he'll be in his own squad, but I want to get this new squad
Okay, people, fall in.
all bunched up in one spot so that I can heal them. With this heal beam that just comes out of his hand. It doesn't come out of his gun, it comes out of his hand. Forget that, like, back the tank they put Johnny Rico in. Just healing beam is good enough. Alright,
Yes?
so
Okay,
Whole
people,
squad.
fall in.
get everyone to one nice big... not even a wedge, though, because the wedge doesn't seem...
Okay, people, fall in. Okay,
Definitely
people,
not that
fall
one.
in. Okay, people, fall in.
that one's kind of better. I just want them bunched up so that, you know, they can kind of all shoot the same target. So now we gotta kill the plasma bugs. Well, this guy's got a nuke launcher,
Sir?
so we'll put him on a separate number as well. I have 8 squads now. Sorry about that. A bit of a sneeze there. Thankfully you won't have to hear
Sir?
that. Okay, so we're all ready to kill these plasma bugs. So we're gonna go up and get the far one first, and then circle down, and then we will be done. I gotta say, this seems pretty simple for one of these kind of games. I mean, obviously playing the more complicated ones like Men of War and Faces of War, I got my ass kicked because there was a lot more things going on. But still, this seems a little lackluster by comparison for people who would enjoy those kind of games more. Then again, I've enjoyed a fair number of RTSs throughout my experience with them. I'm just not great at them. Oh, that's a lot of them. Let's maybe back off a little bit. Okay. We're gonna have to squeeze up this little death ridge. And let's get our nuke trooper up in front.
Fire in the hole!
Hurry up, Lieutenant. We don't have much time.
Alright, he killed himself. Well, we got his dog tags, but we did not get his... Can I take his gun? It looks like it's just lying there.
Sir?
Doesn't look like I can just steal it. So, clearly, that was not a great place to try to fire that. I should have been, like, over by that bridge. Surprise, surprise, a handheld troop, you know, nuke launcher is pretty dangerous to the person firing it. I wonder if I set them in berserk mode.
Okay, people, fall in.
Move faster.
Okay, you apes, fall in. Bunghole sighted.
Okay, berserk does not seem very good because they just rush around doing
Yes.
whatever they want. Get back here, you idiot.
Sir?
Three of my soldiers are now out of ammo.
Who's next?
Alright, medic, go heal that dumbass. Who I think is us. I'm not sure if this red bar is it's not our main commander's health.
Sir? Yes.
I'm gonna have everyone selected.
Okay, people, fall in.
Let's get him back in the ball formation. So obviously managing our ammo smartly is important. That's why we have these ammo drops. Okay, let's move up here.
Bunghole sighted. Sir!
Can these
Sir?
guys not get ammo for the rockets? Because I kind of need those rockets.
Sir! Sir? Sir!
Because if they're not going to get rockets from this, then I have no way to kill these bug holes.
Sir?
So I can see some of their ammo flashing.
Sir!
I didn't even fire that many rockets this time. Less than last time. Can I destroy this normally? Is it even possible? Takes a lot of damage and wasted a lot of my other ammo. Please tell me why these idiots will not take ammo out of this ammo box, though. Also, I gotta say, this camera thing is ridiculous. Like, it's probably the worst feature to ever have in a game like this. Nope. These dinguses are just gonna run in a circle and not get ammo back, so I guess they're just completely
Sir?
dead weight now.
Yes?
mean, again, I think I can kill the plasma bugs with just bullets. It's just gonna waste all my bullets, and then we'll have nothing. So I think this mission is gonna be a wash, but let's see what happens here.
Okay, people, fall in. Bug hole sighted.
I mean, it looks like we're doing good on bullets. Like, you can hold a lot of ammo for the Marita and the laser rifle. You coming for me, or...? I hope this thing doesn't explode when it dies.
Quickly, Lieutenant. We can't wait much longer.
Okay, you apes, fall in.
We're just going to ignore these bug holes because it actually doesn't seem like a big deal to leave them behind us since the enemies are not going to chase. They just kind of stand around doing nothing. Which is another thing, there doesn't seem to be any sort of direction to the enemies. Like, I get that they're not exactly intelligent, but, you know, you think there's a brain bug commanding them that would be sending them after us and not just like, idle around, whatever. Okay, we got another ammo box. I wonder if I can get rockets out of this one. Maybe there's a limited number of each ammo type in them, and I already got rockets from that other one. Because, yeah, being that limited on special ammo seems kind of ridiculous, especially when the mission requires it. Nope, I guess those troopers are just useless after you fire like 4 times.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And like, why does my formation
Okay,
have to
people,
reset
fall in.
every single time these guys are not in it? Why don't they just default to the currently selected formation? Answer, because it doesn't stay currently selected, that just makes them get into it. I mean, if I had that nuke trooper and hadn't killed him, I could have used his ammo for the rest of these
Bug hole
guys.
sighted.
He met an untimely death, unfortunately.
Who's next?
That is not a pretty looking plasma bug.
Kosminski here, Lieutenant. TAC Recon report that you have destroyed the plasma bugs in your mission sector. We can now get a ship down to your team. I am transmitting fresh retrieval coordinates to your tactical map. We are rapidly running out of time, Lieutenant. Your team has only one chance for retrieval. Check your HUD clock. This will show you the time remaining before we must break orbit. Get your team moving, Lieutenant. Kosminski out.
I also wish there was a way to make these guys sprint that did not require them to be in berserk mode. Alright, let's boogie. Like, it's kind of hard to feel, you know, time pressured here when they walk so slow. I mean, really, that makes the time pressure worse, but it doesn't feel worse. I mean, all we have to do is walk over to the bridge, which I think, again, I can't move the camera around, so I can't go look over there. This kind of feels like a little bit like it was designed for a console, but it never was, as far as I know. So some of these choices are just bad design choices without, you know, limitations in mind. I guess the idea is like, oh, you can only see what your squad can see because, you know, you're only controlling them. But it's not an RTS where you're supposed to be some sort of floating commander watching the battlefield from on high. Since we are supposed to be this one guy down here.
Okay,
but still,
you
I don't know.
fall in.
I'm not really sure that's what I want from this kind of game. And I say that as somebody who isn't exactly yet an expert on these kind of games or even that experienced with them. They do move a bit faster in Berserk, it's just I don't want them running off to kill everything. But in this case, they are going the right way. Alright, let's get retrieved this
I
time.
copy you, Lieutenant. Your retrieval boat has been dispatched. ETA 20 seconds.
And they all get really tired. Why is this dropship such low frame rate compared to everything else? Like, it's just missing so many frames of animation. Because the game runs at 60. The dropship does not animate at 60. Even in cutscenes. Well, that was a pretty successful mission. Only lost one soldier who died, and I was gonna say died for his country, but I guess he died for his Federation.
Lieutenant, you've the makings of a first-class officer. Your courageous action has saved many lives. In recognition of your bravery in the face of overwhelming odds, each survivor will be awarded the MI Badge of Valor. Congratulations. As the Valley Forge will be out of service until its repairs are complete, your new home will be the TFTC Roger Young.
Alright, so getting put on the same ship as Johnny Rico and Co. As well as Radjack's Roughnecks. But, I don't know if they're gonna... I'm curious how much this kind of goes directly into, like, you're gonna replay all the stuff from the movie. Like, is there gonna be a Whiskey Outpost defense mission? Probably, because that's the thing they gotta jam into everything. You know, I'm actually surprised that there aren't any new Starship Troopers games, specifically because the series has actually become fairly popular in Japan. You know, there are 2 3D animated films made in Japan with that sort of almost really good Final Fantasy Advent Children sort of 3D. I mean, I'm not saying Advent Children was good, but I'm saying that level of 3D that's actually become kind of impressive in animated movies. I guess a better example that I'm actually familiar with is the canonical Resident Evil movies, you know, the ones starring Leon and later Chris and Rebecca and Leon. Which, then again, that last Resident Evil one was really terrible, but the other ones were pretty good. Anyhow, so there's 2 of those for Starship Troopers that are both fairly recent in the last couple of years, so I'm curious if eventually there's going to be like a Japanese-developed Starship Troopers game. Anyhow, that is Terran Ascendancy, and it's not great, even for this kind of game. Seems a little slow, seems a little simple, but there's neat ideas in here, and I can see why, you know, you want to have this kind of persistent squad stuff. And, like, it's neat being able to upgrade new weapons and stuff, or unlock new weapons and stuff for your squad that you actually pick, instead of just, you know, what it gives you. Alright, so here's an interesting thing. This is Zegama Beach, right? Yeah, Zegama Beach, which is mentioned in the movie, and I believe it's also mentioned in the book, but you never actually see it. So it'd be neat to do that, but we're going to call it here because we've been going for a while. So I've been Shadefire, this is Starship Troopers, Terran Ascendancy, and I hope you'll join me next time where we'll have to find some other way to kill bugs, because we've already done the 2 options here. Until then, take care, everyone.